Okay, so how to rotate objects in a 5 vanishing point perspective. So today I have this. To be a little more precise, I can draw a circle with a plate. So this perspective, famous from artist Kim Jung Gi. You can also watch my tutorial about different type perspective, like perspective basics. I mentioned there 5 vanishing point perspective to like explaining for very beginners. This one about rotating is more advanced level, it's not for beginners, but if you're diligent and you have endurance, it will be fine for you too. So what is a 5 vanishing point? 5 vanishing point, it's like have this vanishing point in center, it's a Z vanishing point, and we have 4 vanishing points here. So this left is X, right is X, up and down it's both Y, so it's vertical. And again, like I say, I assume you already know 5 vanishing point perspective. So here I will talk specifically about rotating, how it works. So when we draw like box or cube in a 5 vanishing point perspective, it looks like this. So drawing this like from X to X, like following this grid, right? Following this curvature. And from Y to Y to find vertical lines, to this kind of curvilinear vertical lines. So this way we find sides of a box. So this box is below horizon line, which is also horizon line. It's this line stands for horizon line, and can also see it transparent. So right now this box, this cube, is parallel to ground. So it's not looking downwards, don't look upwards, it's parallel to ground. And it's below eye level, it's below horizon line. How to rotate? How to rotate this box? Let's rotate this box for 45 degree. So say 45. So to make it rotate to 45 degree, we find middle between Z and Y vanishing points. So find cut middle here. It will be vanishing point for 45 Z, let's say Z, 45 Z degree. So, and now instead of having this line, this z-axis lines going to this middle vanishing point, they will go, this grid kind of will go to this, like we're rotating it upwards, right? 45-degree upwards, like from this position to, let's say, to this position. So it's rotating up. So it will go here. How it will behave when it's when these z lines go into center, it's a straight line, but when they go to vanishing point which is above, then these lines must do curve. So it's not straight line anymore, it will be curve like this. And again, there's certain way how to make it super proper, you know, like a draft. Here I teach how to draw freehand, so it's for certain extent is eyeballing without being super precise. Just be like freehand, like Kim Jung Gi again, right? So now we have this direction, these lines, this the sides of box of cube, they go in this direction, and these vertical lines, instead of going here, they all will go in here. So it's like we're having this like two vanishing point perspective, but in a vertical position instead of horizontal. So for this bottom one, we have like opposite direction. So same, we have this curvature here. I will repeat it again because it might be not clear from first attempt. And then we have, instead of straight lines, right, it will be like curve this way. And like I teach perspective grids, now we have this curve line here, we have this curve line here, right? And you find like in between, just kind of try to find this transition kind of, right? Same on this side, between this curvature and also this straight line. So it's like straight line, this start to curve, go this curvature, and between this and this here. Same here, we have this straight line and we have this curvature. Try to find kind of transition here, kind of this. Same here, we have this curvature, we have straight line and some kind of transition like this. So now we have y, now is a here kind of. So let's see. Also for box, how to convenient to rotate cube in perspective. It's like a cube have ellipse. So you can just draw square in a different angle. So you kind of rotating square and then connecting edges. So it's just like when you have vanishing point. Let's see, like this. Let's say it's change for this vanishing point, right? So same is kind of, you make these lines going from vanishing point, touching this circle. So now we have a rotated box. So it's kind of this popular technique, kind of how to rotate with using ellipse. So same like here we have box we have cube. I can put ellipse just for convenience to see where this line should be. And now, so this, let's take vertical instead. Yeah, so instead of going here, it will go in from here, like this. So it's already here, one touch here. So let's go here. So have, like, let's say this. And instead of this Z, we have this 45Z now. And X remains same. So for X we have same curvature. So let's see. So I will use some colors to make it clearer. I just buy yesterday very cool like markers and fileliners in Japanese shop. How it's called? Daiso. Very cheap and very interesting pens. So let's very cheap and very interesting pens. So here's go like this. Here's go like this. Can I show original position? Like so, red box, red cube parallel to ground, so it's like average 5 vanishing point cube. So. And the black cube is a rotated one. Let's take like this. Yeah, so here is like not to be confused. So if for red, in like normal standard Z, it's here, right? For 45 is in the middle between Z and Y. And when we have 45Z here, let's say right 45Z. Then here we will have 45Y. So this point from original position, Y also moves to to middle here. So it's kind of like this case when it began, it is kind of crazy. It looks like super complicated, like but this way how you really can train your brain for doing such thing. It is really how you improve, because just drawing same stuff again and again will not improve you. You need to do this, and later it will be normal. Something simple like when you draw stuff in a 5 vanishing point. So let's do it here, for example. Let's repeat. So it was box below eye level, below horizon line. Now we make it above eye level, above horizon line. So let's make it here. And this again, I start with drawing like parallel to ground, so it's like usual direction. Too careful, don't lost in so many lines. So, and there also, when you understand this principle, is no need to all the time to draw all these lines. You just need to know where is points and how curvature works, so you can understand how to find lines you need. So let's make this one red. So this again, cube above horizon line, above eye level, parallel to ground, and is curved because it's curvilinear 5 vanishing point perspective. So again, I can put ellipse for convenience. And now second one, we draw 45. So these vertical edges, now they will turn like this towards 45 angle instead of, so instead of being like this right now, like right now is 90 degree perpendicular to ground, this, and I will turn them, rotate, so they will be 45 degree according like to ground, right? So it's this vanishing point. And here also like this, in this part here, yeah, this curvature is kind of going from x to x. Then it just go like this until it became straight line. So just I will draw it again, so it will to clarify. It's not kind of couple times to really understand how it works. So, and this one, y. So here's like became one line. and here it's from x to x, it will be like here. And again from x to x. So it's a rotated version. Так. Okay, let's maybe here one more, still have place. So it's normal one, it's like right in the middle. So it's cube parallel to ground, and we're looking through it, so it's like a horizon line going straight in the middle of this cube. Так, so the vanishing point here. Kind of this. Horizon line goes right in the middle. So drawing like this and 5 vanishing pointers became like a very easy, and it should be easy for you too. Like if you watch my channel long time ago, you should already practice 5 vanishing point and curvilinear perspective. Yeah, but rotating here, yeah, it became like kind of little new challenge. Так, so kind of ellipse here. Again, it's just like to have this feeling of cube proportions. And now we do these lines. Yeah, so should be kind of this. So here from x to x, here from x to x, here. So, and again, you can look Kim Jung Gi, how he draw in perspective, and you can see it's kind of thing about freehand drawing. It's like you can have some slight weird moments, and you kind of like okay with them because it's freehand anyway, and we need structure, we need technique to have understanding. But if you want like adjust this cube, for example, from being like this, let's say if you don't want this kind of sharp cube, you can make it more kind of normal, but it still will be a kind of correct, right? So it just will be more like stylized, maybe, let's say, because it's your freehand drawing, it's your always your kind of interpretation, your variation. It's really important to understand this nuance, because like when we start too much focus on rules, and rules start to twist our work towards some kind of like technical drawing, like art, like architecture project or engineering draft. We don't need engineering draft, and it means also that kind of to have to make our work more believable, more realistic for perception, kind of, and more creative. We always kind of little break rules, we little twist them, but you can really do this only when you know rules, when you understand how it works. So don't try to avoid learning, and don't go too serious, kind of trying to be like super, like 100% technical and 100% creative. It's not possible. You kind of always make this balance. Oh, hello Bikram. Yeah, thank you for hearts. Okay, so this is 45 degree here, right? And then also we can do same thing with other angles. So let's say if this here, this Z, it's like 0, right? So then here this will be 15, or like 30, and here like 60, 75, and this is 90. And yeah, kind of same on the bottom, 15. And again, like it's for somebody can say like, oh, it's so many, it's too technical. No, it's not too technical. It's kind of what you really need to know. It's essential. It's basic, kind of. I'll consider it as basic. And basics is not like when you just take pencil and people tell you like, oh, take pencil and take paper, and say like, okay, it's all I need to know. No, you need to know such complex theory if you want to do complex work, if you want to do like professional work. Yeah. So, and here we kind of repeat same approach with other angles, and we can do same with these directions, right? So we can rotate vertical like this, we can also rotate horizontal. So same will be here 45, and do like this too. You see, like you don't need ruler, being like just eyeballing it is precise enough. It's pretty precise. So if here 0 is kind of, here's kind of 90 degree. So what does mean 90 degree? It's mean like if you're like standing here, look like towards horizon, right? And left to you, like on your left shoulder, there is this X vanishing point. Or it's like if you are standing right now in a room, in front you have a wall, like, let's say it's you, like, more muscle, yeah, and so you standing right now in some elevator. So here is in front of you wall, here is your eye level, dun, 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 dun. So, and then you have left side and right side eye level. So vanishing point here, it's a Z, or like right and the left from you, this vanishing point is this X on the left, and right on the right from you, this X on the right. So we have this kind of 180 totally, right? So it's like 90 on the left and 90 on the right. Same with vertical, like on the top of you, right above you, it's Y, it's also like 90 according to this, and right in the bottom of you, it's other Y, it's 90 right below you. So also total 180 vertically, 180 horizontally. So 45 is 15, 30, 60, 75. Так, so let's say maybe I'll like show you again, kind of for better clarity. So let's say also like for most of time you want to draw like maybe like outdoor sketch or some kind of illustration, comic book. You don't want to be super precise, you just want some close enough, kind of something like this, right? So how to make grid for 45? We have this, it will be 45Z, and this 45 Y for box, right? So here will be go this curvature same way like it's usually go for usual 5 vanishing point perspective. So it's like usually you do like this, right? And like this. So it's same here. We have this kind of curved line going to from X to X through this 45. But then if we take, I will take other color. So here this 45Z go like this, and then we have this vertical line here. And now, like I showed before, how we draw grids. Like we have paper, we have horizon line, and we have like this angle for our X grid, right? So when we have these two extremes, like we have this and this, you drop in between, and now you can just keep dividing it in half and you will get perspective grid, and then you just kind of transfer it, project above horizon line. It's in the case when you don't have vanishing points. It's like if I in a case when I cannot see what is behind paper. No, it's all in my also tutorials on the channel. So we have angle and we have in between. Same here, we have, this is how you should to look. You have this and this, and now you draw in between, kind of this transition. Same here, you have this line and this line. Now you draw in between transition. How this curvature change for this stride here, and same on the bottom here. Okay, and same you do with Y. Same, we have this at first, kind of from X to X, but other one we'll do like this. It's like, consider it this way, it's like you make transition between these two lines, this curve and this stride. So you can in the middle and then subdivide, then here. So it's kind of really helpful. Help you, you know, not overthink it and give you like really pretty close, decent grid, like useful grid. So and here is how usual look, right? This 5 would be this 45 angle vertically. So same will be when we do horizontally. Let's say so now we have this Z moving here and X here. So also kind of notice this moment here. If you imagine kind of a straight line here, you can do it start to curve back to this line, you see? So not just go like this, but start to curving little back and side here. But it's kind of this tiny nuance, which is also, I think, like when you draw freehand, you can make kind of this slight mistakes nobody will notice, and you will see it in the Kim Jung Gi work a lot, how he has some kind of tiny issues with perspective. This kind of difference between technical drawing and creative drawing, freehand. So in this case you see it's like this box here rotated, it's parallel to ground, but it's like 2 vanishing points in 5 vanishing point perspective. Maybe like this here. In this case you see this box here. It's parallel to ground. This one just looks funny. Так. So how it works if we draw other angles, not only 45. So again, you can very easily subdivide like 45 and then divide it on 3 equal parts. Divide on 3 equal parts. So let's say here 60. Let's make So so now this box is this box here. It's rotated to 60° vertically here. So let's make let's make some examples here on a big one. Again, so it's kind of usual grid. So let's see, select this notorious first famous Kim Jung Gi drawing car in this fish eye perspective. So let's do like this. Okay, so it will be like 4. It's like a base for car. It's like this right angle. So it will be and now let's rotate. Let's say it's like how many high? Like 30 degree high. Okay, so it will be here. This are 30° Z, and this will be like for 30° Y. So let's see. So instead of this direction, instead of 90° Z, now is go this direction. So, and I don't draw grid now, I just remember like idea, principle, how curvature happen here, right? So I just draw in these lines. And sometimes you even don't need to draw them, you just need to see where it goes. So like Kim Jung Gi again, he like how he draw different objects like weapons. Maybe here. Same here. We have this. Remember, I tell like from X to X first, and then like I need this point here, like this. And then here from X to X, and this here. Okay, so let's make blue tack also here. And it's almost touching circle here. Wait a second. It's here. So this is how it looks when it's rotated like 30 degree. So if we have, let's say, if there was like kind of windshield, some doors. Let's say kind of this. So it will be now in this perspective. I mean, if you have box to draw car, it's already much easier. It's, all we have problems. It's first of all, it's to know where is point and how lines goes, how the three main axes, z, y, and x, how they will go, like what kind of curvature or what kind of angle. When we know, we can build box, and when we can build box, we can draw anything. We can draw car, people, anything. Hello, Alex. Yeah, go to sleep. It will be in a record, so you can watch later. Так, so yeah, and let's draw some more. So let's say same will be here. there's another car here, and same, let's put it on this kind of slide. Oh, or we can do it, you know, like it's like it's turning shape here from this to this, if you want. Yeah, so no, let's make it car first. Так. So it's kind of this. Так. Same, let's do here. Так. Now can be us to walk here. So first we have this like flying vehicle parallel to ground, above eye level, above, which means it's above horizon line, right? So it's kind of flying, jumping, whatever. And then let's turn it to like how many here? 60. So now rotate. It still will be parallel to ground, but it will be rotated. It will be like to vanishing point perspective, when we have two vanishing points like this, and instead of front vanishing point. So it's like this X moving here and this Z moving here. So let's see. Same, we need first to do this curve and this curve here. So this helped me now to see this kind of, let's say for this grid I have this curvature and this straight line like I showed before, right? So and now this in line, this side of box, instead of going here, now it's going here to this vanishing point, and this vanishing point it's curves like this, right? Like I showed before, like I explained 15 minutes ago. So now we have this, then let's say about here. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, if I want to rotate it here, so then I will rotate this direction. Так. change direction. So, and here this interesting moment happens. So when we start rotating thing close to edge of circle, sometimes it can go out of circle, and it's kind of interesting thing here. It's like we can approach it as fish eye, in which let's say this circle will extend like this. So it's like if we have fish eye for this 5 vanishing point perspective, and it's changing this way. Yeah, so it's kind of like this grid will go kind of this way. It's kind of here, it will be like growing curvature like this, or also you can consider it if you have like limited picture frame, for example, right? You can also consider it like I teach, like when you have this curvature and this stride, and you just draw lines in between. So you have this stride. So it's kind of this how you can extend this grid in case when something going out from circle here. So let's see, like this, I rotate in this way. It's still parallel to ground, but now instead of going here, it's going here. And this go here. So let's say how far is go kind of here. So this one, it was like usual, this pink, usual 5 vanishing point, and this one it's rotated here in 60 degree, so it has these 2 vanishing points here, X and Z. Так. Let's say, no, kind of, yeah, so it's kind of you just keep doing this stuff, and it can be like I say, if you can draw box, you can draw people, you can draw anything. It's kind of also kind of how to kind of draw stuff in a box, and I have tutorial already about this. You can look at this, my essential perspective basics. So let's say normal 5-1 point do it here. So you just need some time to practice, do like this, you know, just to understand how it works, how grid goes. So you just sit, don't afraid to repeat it many times, you know. It's kind of this is how you build your neural network. So you say here, what you do this, go here, and then this, in between, this, in between. So you kind of repeat until it became like obvious for you. It's after a couple repeats, it will become like something like you always knew. You know, it's like it's kind of obvious, isn't it obvious? You know, you will kind of surprise somebody have problem with this operation and perspective. So at the first stage, in the beginning, remind yourself it's always like this. First is struggle, then it became more and more casual for you, more is a basic thing. So and yeah, and same, let's say so it's change your vision, so you start to see through all this mess of lines, you know. You kind of improve your accuracy, improve your vision, so it's not confusing you anymore. You keep kind of in control. If you not practice, no, you will be always kind of awkward with this. So that's why you need to repeat. Так, so let's have fun here. Say some kind of car. Maybe there. Open door. Here's like same this one. Let's need to see how to draw transmission. Kind of this suspension and stuff. Okay, anyway, so I hope it's clear. So leave me your comments, requests, and anything if need to clarify more. See you next video. Yeah, also subscribe, how say, yeah, kind of subscribe if you want to be member. There is Discord channel where we can talk. I can critique your work or like give some advice, and also can support me in Patreon, buy my art books. So check out the links in under video.